I can hear him, but I just can't see him. There he is. We're gonna land here. No? Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Today is a day I've been waiting for a very long time. I'm home at the condo, but I'm getting ready to leave on a trip, and that trip will be down to Songkhla. Songkhla is southern Thailand, and I'll be going on the new ferry, Thailand's new super ferry. I showed you this back in April. Today is the actual maiden voyage, passengers and all that, and I'll show you all along the way what it is, the procedure, what it's like to be a passenger, how it really makes a lot of sense. It can save you money and time, and you'll arrive a lot better for wear taking a little nap on a ship rather than driving all the way up and around through Bangkok and all that. So really a new key travel option for southern Thailand. So before we leave, I just want to talk 1 second about packing, because there are some little quirks that you have to realize. First of all, there's no food. Apparently there's a vending machine. The electrical current on the ship is 110, same as the US. So any kind of charging devices you have, make sure they're not just rated, if you bought them locally, make sure they're not just 240 volt. Little things like towels, I'm bringing a towel. There's no towels on ship. I was told the pillows are lackluster at best. Maybe it would be a good idea to bring a pillow, so I'm not bringing a pillow. Maybe I'll fold my towel up and use that for part of a pillow. I'll rough it a little bit because I'm just taking the bike and I have limited room. So, but we'll go more into that once I get there and see what amenities there'll be. Something I wish I would have brought and I didn't, and maybe something I brought that I wish I hadn't. So I'll catch you up on this once we get on board. So we made it down to the port. We're way early because it's only about 2 o'clock, I guess, and ship's not leaving until 5, but we got to check in. There'll be a whole process. First item up for bids is this building behind me. That's the Ferry Terminal. So there's a check-in right in front there. And for whatever reason, if you want to leave a car here, and we'll be doing that today. We're taking 2 bikes. The party I'm with will be 2 bikes and a car. But the car is going to be parked here. We're not putting the car on the ship. So they do have parking here. Could be a million reasons you need to leave a car here, but big brand new ferry terminal right here. Can't miss it. And then the boat is just there. So we'll get all checked in. There's a young lady here to help us. First thing she asked for was a vaccine, so that's for everything now, it seems like. We'll go in, we'll get checked in. It's hot. It's hot. But anyway, we'll see what's on. I check in na? Check in nila? Okay.
Pass the Thai. Mind you pass around great.
Is that the tickets?
Yeah, all in Thai.
Okay. It's okay. Well, we don't need to read them, just they do.
Now you got to wear them. Got to stamp on the head like that.
All right, got my tickets. It's just 3 little pieces of paper, says boarding pass on it. They're all very nice inside. We booked in advance, paid in advance, so we paid for a round trip right up front. So price for the bike, 3,000 baht, includes a rider. So if you had a passenger, I think it's an extra 2,000, so it'd be like 5,000 for a bike, a rider, and a passenger. Car, I believe, is 6,000 baht, includes the driver. So it would be like 8,000 baht for the car, a driver, and a passenger. Add 2,000 baht just for a person, extra person. So, if I have time later, I'll go into cost savings, because for $100, basically $100 for the bike, for fuel, hotel, everything, trying to drive all the way around Bangkok, I don't see where you're ahead. If you flew down, you're looking at airfare, you're looking at inland transportation to the airport, you're looking at inland transportation when you get to the airport down there, you're looking at a rental car or rental bike or something. So adding all that up together, I really think financially it makes sense. I think quality of life wise, ease of use, I think it makes sense. But we'll see how the trip's going to be. That's what will that's what will make all this come home to roost. But I think money wise, if you're trying to go as cheap as possible, I still don't think it's a significant enough savings to drive with this ferry right now. So we'll talk about rooms later. I'll show you the rooms, show you how much they cost. That's extra. You don't get a room with that. That's just the passage. So anyway, we got a lot to do.
I only have a big bike. I only have a katana.
Katana, okay, yeah. You rode all this time from Bangkok?
Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I took this one.
This BMW GS 1200 with the baggage and everything, it's one of the biggest, bulkiest bikes you can get. On the other side of the spectrum is a Honda Monkey bike. It's a micro bike. I don't even think I could ride it, it's so small. Same price. Same price for that as for that behemoth. All right, since we're early, we're gonna sit in the waiting area. They got a little aircon in here, a little aircon. I think they just turned it on. But anyway, we are early, so we got our tickets. We're all ready to board. We'll just sit in here. But it's a nice little waiting area. So we finally made it on board. We're the only ones here. I'll show you. It's empty. It's pretty much going to be empty. There's a little list of passengers on the trip down to Songkhla, but I think it's full coming back already. But anyway, that's where we just were over there, the Sattahip commercial port. And that's where my buddy parked his car. He's going to get some things off his car. And the car will stay there. Looks like they're building something else over here. Not sure what that's going to be. We'll worry about that another day. But it's good to be on board. We got a lot of things to see and do. So we'll just get the bikes tied down, find our rooms, get changed into something a little bit more comfortable out of the riding gear, and then see what there is to see. So we're being shown to our quarters. We're on the third deck. Our room numbers are 301 and 302, something like that. 300 something, I don't know. I'm just gonna follow. I gotta kind of pay attention where we're going. Yeah, that's where we want. They do have signs. Oh, it feels so good in here. The air conditioning is proper in here.
There is 302.
Oh.
There you go, sir.
Okay. Wow, thank you. Oh, wow. Wow.
Over there to lift for your toilet.
Oh, here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
If you want to take a shower, you can take over there. It's near reception.
Reception have shower.
I guess you can ask me later.
Okay. Thank you. She told me where my toilet is because my room does not have a toilet or a shower, and there's music in here. I don't know why. Okay, well, I fixed the music. Oh, let me get everything. Ooh. Oh. Whew. I got a nice little table. Oh, this is not my bag. This is my buddy's bag. I carried his bag for him. Hold on. Where did their room go?
Ah, thanks.
All right, so I got a key. I got a room key here. Yeah, I'm in 302, and this is a this isn't the premium room, because the premium room would have a bathroom in it, but I've got a storage locker. I've got a little storage closet here, which I know it's probably hard to see. Let's see, there we go. There's my storage locker, and life jacket for emergency. Okay, let's hope we don't have one of those. But here's what I got a sink. So yeah, a wash basin. So I do have a little something in here, and 2 beds. I only need 1, and a beautiful picture window. Look at this. There we go. So I don't know what side of the ship I'm on. I think I'm on the starboard side. I'm gonna change clothes, get into my festive cruise ship attire, and we'll look around the ship and we'll see what there is to see. We'll try and go find the captain. But the bed looks pretty good. These pillows, there's nothing wrong with these pillows. I was told to bring a pillow. I'm glad I didn't. And there is no towels in here, but oh yeah, there is. Look, towels. So this was just upfitted in the last day or so. Decent towels and pillows, so we got everything we need. So I brought a towel for nothing. Glad I didn't get suckered into bringing a pillow. Got an alarm clock, I got a TV. DVD player too, it says. So the ceiling's not very tall in here. I mean, I'm not that tall, I'm only like 5'10" and a half, but I feel like, well, there you go, that's how much room I got. So if you're like, I don't know, 6'2", 6'3" or something, you might be hitting your head in here. Got a little bit more floor space down here. So I don't know what this is. Whatever it is set to number 2. I think that's the air. That's number 3. I'm just going to leave it on 2. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to break the ship. I think that might be the air. It's set for 23.5. It's all in Japanese or Chinese. I think Japanese. This was a Japanese ferry that was purchased from Japan. So, all right. The other guest that rode the monkey bike, he's going to feel right at home because everything's in Japanese. He's Japanese, so he's going to love it. All right, I got to get changed. So this is a nice little working space here. There is 110 current. I told you about that, but it is 3-prong. So I'll be able to plug my laptop in at one of these desks, sit here, do some work while we're underway tonight. There's already a guy doing just that. Here's the other thing that's going on. We're getting a naval escort on this maiden voyage. So a Thai naval frigate is supposed to be escorting us, leading us across the Gulf. And there are a couple naval officers on board, so they have a continuity and communication between the naval frigate and this vessel. So one right down there, a couple naval officers. So that's kind of neat. I don't know what's in here. Oh, look at this. This must be the promenade deck. So I think it's this ship. I'm not sure. One of these other ships will be along with us on the voyage. And there's a helicopter coming in. I can hear him, but I just can't see him. There he is. We're gonna land here? No?
Paul? That's not a very tight name. No, it is. Paul, this is Lucas.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Hi, Paul. Nice to meet you.
All right, we just shoved off. They had to make a big turnaround, but we just left the port of Sattahip. Beautiful evening, sunset going on while all this is happening. The big tugboat churning up the water, trying to pull this behemoth out from the dock. Quite a show. Big billows of black smoke, and now we're clear. We've got this stone embankment over here. We had to clear that. So once we're clear this stone embankment, it's out to open seas. But anyway, the naval ship that's escorting us out turned out to be this little thing, this little gunboat. And he's only going 12 miles out. So that's our escort ship right out there. I'll get you a better, closer look at it. But he's going to follow us 12 miles out, and I guess then we're on our own. Anyway, I feel safe. But just a beautiful shove off here for the maiden voyage, and the weather couldn't have been better. It was beautiful. But we'll say goodbye to Sattahip, and we'll have the whole night here on the boat. And in the morning, well, I don't know about it. Probably won't be till the early afternoon now because we're later than we should be. Early afternoon, we should make Songkla, and we'll get off the boat and we'll check that out. Anyway, that's probably all it's going to be for this episode. Tune in next time. So that's right, we're just getting started. I know we didn't have enough time in this episode to really take a good look at the ship. It deserves proper amount of time, like the dining hall here. And what do you know, they did have some food for us. Now this won't be, I don't think, what's available on a normal voyage. This is the maiden voyage. There was VIPs on board, etc. But it was good nonetheless, and I enjoyed it. But next time we will take a full look at the ship, all the amenities on board, all the neat stuff. I'll show you all the features. Just didn't have time to get into all that this time around. And then we will get to Songkla. We'll look around down there, and then we've got to turn around and come back. But at any rate, the SeaHorse Ferry is up and running. The schedule as of right now is supposed to be Mondays, leaving Sattahip, arrive Songkla Tuesdays. Tuesday, leave Songkla, arrive back in Sattahip Wednesday. If you're trying to buy a ticket, I hear the website doesn't work. It's better just to call them. Just call them. They'll book your passage. You can pay up front on the funds transfer, whatever you're going to do. But just call. Just call if you want to book. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Tune in next time for more. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.